Always takes a minute for the stream to start going live on the various platforms, even though it says 2 platforms. All right, it's live on Twitch, YouTube. Oh, man. Okay, there we go. YouTube takes a lot longer. All right, so I'm going to be playing some Metroid Prime Remastered today. I've been really looking forward to playing this game again for years, and then they remastered it, so I've been looking forward to playing it again long before they remastered it. And I just never got around to it. I even bought it day one, planning on playing the ever-loving hell out of it, and I didn't. So, yeah, here we go. Alright, options are probably good exactly as they are. Hopefully the difficulty setting is set to an even normal. I don't want to play on any kind of psycho difficulty. Okay, good. Good. Normal, I'm good with. Casual would be too easy. I wouldn't enjoy that. I like a moderate experience in gaming. Like, I like there to be a little challenge, but not so punishing that you want to punch yourself in the face. So, normal. I like there to be a little bit more of a challenge. So, like, if there's 4 difficulties, I usually like the 3rd. But, like, normal's good usually when there's 3. Casual, normal, hard. Yeah. Ooh. I did not check my audio. Alright, I took a guess on the Nintendo Switch volume. The audio going through OBS. So, hopefully it's, you know, good. Loud enough. Not too quiet. Not too loud. Goldilocks zone. Unidentified distress beacon has been tracked to Talon 4 space station. Basically. I paraphrased. Didn't read it word for word. I need to make a template, a streamer overlay, specifically for Metroid Prime. I have this Metroid streamer overlay that I made for Metroid Dread, and so I figured it would work for this one. But, I don't know, I'd like to make like a Metroid Prime one. I just got to get around to it. But for today, the Metroid Dread one I made works. My drawings of Metroids and my drawing of Ridley from Super Metroid. I even made a special splash screen. Well, no, I didn't make it for this, but like I have a drawing I made a while back in honor of Super Metroid. A bunch of silhouettes of the characters in like a really cool like sepia tone gradient. And I decided to use it as my splash screen for like, you know, be right back or stream starting soon. I think it's my thumbnail for the YouTube stream, actually. Oh, she looks so good. Metroid Prime Remastered. Oh, God. That would crack my knees. No, thank you. And also, she has very sharp knees. She needs to be really careful. Because what if her, like, arm had gone through her knee? She would decompress and just die. Just saying. Alright, alright. So far it feels good. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about the ship design in Metroid Prime. Like, it's... I don't know, they almost made it like too round. Not as wide as I think it should be. Like, I like the visual look of it best, I think, in Super Metroid. But like, I don't know, they could have made it wider. Alright, lock on looks like it yeah, lock on feels really good. Oh, the ability to, like, properly shoot and strafe and aim without having to stop or anything. Though I don't remember if Metroid Prime did that. I might be mixing it up with, like, other Nintendo games of the era. Alright, what button do I hit to scan? Alright, right D-pad. And then left trigger. You would think right trigger. Alright, so right D-pad, so let's go scan my ship. Alright, hang on. I'm sure you... That's it. Left trigger. Scans. There we go. Oh, just scan the energy field. You cannot reach your gunship. I mean, okay, but it took a nice little hologram of the ship. Like, I don't know, it's a little too buggy, this version. Like, they made it longer as opposed to wider. And I think this ship is better served wider. I don't know. In other games, they went for the wider approach, and I think it looks really good. I'm all about it. Alright, scan complete. Scan everything, whether you need to scan it or not. Alright. Yeah, it feels really nice so far. No space jump. Sad. I'm gonna miss that until I get it. Use A to open doors? Oh, A also shoots. That's weird. Alright. Like, that was an interesting choice. Deck Alpha, current status emergency. Deck Beta, current status normal. What was that first one? Deck Gamma, reactor core and propulsion, normal. Yeah, in this game, it's always best to just walk around with your scanner up until you don't need to. Because you don't want to miss any of the scans, from what I remember. Ooh, that's going to be a tough one for me. It feels like right trigger should be what you hit to scan, but it's left trigger. And so I'm going to be doing this all the time as opposed to scan. I already feel it. It's going to take me a while to get used to it. I swear I remember something hidden on the right. Hello. Hello, my friend. Hello. It's good for you not to kill me. Ooh, big old bug. Morphology, unknown. Info, high levels of radiation detected. Alright, so we're in the Godzilla universe. It's confirmed. Yeah, radiation created giant monsters. It's pretty common. It's actually, it happens across the cosmos again and again and again. They are forms of universal balance. Or at least that's the direction they tend to go in the movies. Biohazardous materials. Phazon batch. Oh, man. I got a lot of memories of Phazon. Phazon was like a super mutagen, basically. Like, if you had thrown Phazon on the turtles, you would not have gotten cool, like, pizza-loving turtles. You would have gotten giant abomination monsters that would have murdered everybody, and they would have had spikes for arms, and, like, it wouldn't have gone the way that Splinter would have wanted. Space Pirate status. Morphology. Space Pirate status. Death caused by severe flame damage to exoskeleton. Sucks to be you. Okay. Space Pirate. Death caused by a severing of the spinal cord. That'd do it. Ah, got one. New creature has been scanned. Morphology. Parasite. The DC Comics supervillain? Yee. That's a very dangerous vermin to have on your ship. Interstellar vermin. They travel in swarms. Indigenous to Talon 4. A single parasite is harmless to larger life forms. However, they tend to travel in large groups. Swarming over potential prey. Such swarms can be dangerous. No shit, you say. Like the oh, what were they called? The little dinos from the compies from Lost World. Yeah. Well, that's how Samus treats new life forms she detects. And it's time to shoot it. I like to shoot it, shoot it. I like to shoot it. That would be Samus's theme song. Death caused by acidic burns to body. Chemical type unknown. Xenomorphs. It's confirmed. This exists in the Alien universe also. It's the Alien and the Godzilla universe, both of them. Space pirate. Weak life signs detected. Can't have that. Was that a mercy killing or was that murder? Could this guy have become my buddy? Could I have Erica Ortega's him with like the Gorn in Strange New Worlds and just been like, you're my best friend now because you and I were in a dangerous situation together for 2 minutes. Like, yeah, let's pretend like we're Geordi and just immediately become friends with a Romulan, even though that wasn't immediate. Alright, tail section possesses a mouth-like orifice. Not a word used enough, orifice. Most likely used for birthing offspring. Lovely. 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 Alien babies. The thing I like least about Earth is babies. But alien babies, oh man. Oh, that does not sound like something I would want to deal with. Boom, baby. Alright. Oh, no. I'm like, okay, cool. First technical combat. Never mind. They FO'd. Alright, door. Ventilation tunnel. It's a navigation room. I.e. the map room. I.e. get your ass in there. I'm gonna guess down D-pad? Nope. Click the sticks? Nope. That's the missile. Left bumper is also jump. That's odd. Y. Okay. The Y button is morph ball. That is not intuitive at all. Alright. Better get used to that. Then A should be power bombs? Yes. Wow, the Y button. Why? Odd. Not bad, just odd. Parasitic infestation has been detected in the ventilation systems of decks Gamma and Beta. 2 parasite queen specimens have become volatile on deck Beta. Lovely. Aw, 2 queens. That usually doesn't go well because the queens usually fight for dominance. So like you want 1 queen, you don't want 2. Generally. Talon 4 ground 0 area secure. Crater radiation readings normal. I'm gonna tell you right now, because I remember that crater, they're anything but normal. I remember what's in that crater. It's not normal. Frigate exterior, hull stable and fully functional. I'll take care of that. A new research entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Map station. Gives you map. Step in map. Download map. Map. Alright, just walk into it, I guess. Okay. You've downloaded the area for this map. You've downloaded the map for this area. Ugh. Alright, so plus. Alright. Makes sense. Pretty common. Although it's a 3D map. Oh, it's been a minute. I love it. But it's like a circa 2000s 3D map, so it's really nowhere near as efficient as modern 3D maps. But it'll do the trick in a pinch. So orange areas are where I've come from, and the light blue are where I have not been. Good to know. Why? Alright, guess I've already gotten used to that. Why? Still weird. Access to deck beta approved. Please step into the hologram. The game isn't giving me a choice. Oh, no, okay, good. Like, do I want to step in the hologram? Do I really? I don't know. Okay, I just came through that door. Or did I? No, never mind. The game forced me across the room. Alright. Hazards. I love it. Electricity. Don't get hit by this, or you are dumb. Specimen containment breach on deck beta. All crew report for lockdown. Or all crew FO and, hop into the nearest escape pod. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, my space pirate vibes are tingling. Oh, I see you over there. I gotta scan you first. Morphology, space pirate, status, severe internal damage detected. I detected that too. Yeah. Like emotional damage? Oh, you're alive? Not anymore. Yoink. Oh, he disappeared before I could even scan him. Oh, he full on Obi-Wan before I could do the thing. Alright, cell B, unknown. Rejection of phazon compound detected. Oh, this is why you don't mess around with random mutagens. The Patman Games. That's different. The Patman Games. Welcome to the stream. You seem primed to fight some space pirates. I think I made the title a prime joke like that. How are you doing today, my main man? My first title I used for the stream was going to be something along the lines of, don't drop a Metroid dime on this stream. But I decided to go with primed. Felt like it flowed better. How are you doing this fine, whatever the hell today is? Thursday. How are you doing this fine Thursday, the Patman Games? Oh, gotta scan everything. Gotta scan them all. Gotta scan them all. Gotta scan them all, Metroidmon. Alright, morphology, unknown. Low life signs detected. I think I scanned myself, because low life signs have been detected. Self-deprecating humor. Parasite egg in pupa stage. I know that's pupa, but I like saying pupa. It sounds funnier to say pupa than pupa. And I watch a lot of Solar Opposites, and I think they say pupa a lot. Even though it's the pupa. The fluid sacs in the mouth enlarge after mutation. So it gets chipmunk cheeks. Good to know. It changed my name. Weird. That's my @name, not my channel name. Really? Well, yeah, now it's showing up at the Patman Games. Yeah, I even see the @ now. I wonder if that's Huh. I wonder if that must be on Restream's side. I bet that's not on YouTube's side. I bet Restream must have just changed their, like, the way their chat boxes work. That has to be, because that doesn't feel like that would just be exclusively a YouTube thing. I'm good. T-minus 8 minutes till freedom. Dude, I'm so happy for you. Like, believe me, I'm so fucking happy for you. I hope the rest of your day is real good. You got any plans for the rest of your day? After mutation, the carapace of the larva becomes rigid. I like my dick. The carapace is quite resilient. Not like my dick. Able to resist the attacks of many predators. Oh, dude, I'm in such a Critical Role mood after watching the 3 new episodes of Mighty Nine. Oh, so good. The coils look unstable. Does that mean I can shoot them? Lame. No, looks that way on my side too. Okay, interesting. So so YouTube did a thing. All right, way to go, YouTube. Updating things without any warning or choice. Interesting. Ooh, I remember the scanning nature of this game. That's for sure. Oh boy. Like every time you go into a new room, Pat, whip out that scanner and start scanning. Ooh, gotta scan you before I kill you. A new creature has been entered in your logbook. Mechanism, auto turret. Use missiles to break outer casing. Missile. Blasty. Oh, it's already dead. Okay. Discharge shot. Yes, it does. It does suck the, it does suck everything off. So yeah, I gotta make sure I suck off the missiles. Yeah. Whenever I do this to pull in health and missiles, I'm gonna make sure I say it like that. Like, oh, I gotta make sure I suck off my health. It feels important. I don't know why. It feels like the right thing to do. It feels like the moral thing to do. Not even just the right thing to do. Morphology unknown info. This specimen has been horribly mutated. There are no life readings. Again, I think I might have scanned my own foot by accident. Auto turret disabled. Good to know. Yeah, it is disabled because it exploded. Dumb computer. Phazon infusion stage 1. Parasite larva diagnostic. Mass 1.2. Length 0.5. Cell structure stable. Penis small. It's weird that they documented that last part. Phazon infusion stage 2. Introducing mutagen into tank. Phazon batch 0732.C. Status complete. Penis still small. Wow, these space pirates are obsessed with their penises. A new pirate data entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Space pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 09.992.3. Zeebs has fallen. Uh-oh. Who did that? All ground personnel are presumed dead. Oh no! Who did that? What a monster. How about the indigenous life forms though? Are they okay? Either killed by the hunter clad in metal. That could be anybody. That could be anyone. There's so many hunters clad in metal. Like that could have been a Herosian passing by. That could have been a predator on their like coming of age ritual with a robot attached to their back. Like I don't know. It didn't have to be Samus. Or in the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. Our research frigates, Orpheon, Syriacus, and Volparagom, those are names, were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Good to know. Good to know. Frigate Orpheon is now docked at Vortex Outpost, the dreaded Vortex. Orpheon's cargo appears to have a 100% survival rate. Metroids are healthy but on restricted feeding schedules. Ooh boy. Due to uncertain supply status, we are ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at Code Blue. No signs of pursuit from the hunter. Again, the hunter can be anybody. You like the thumbnail? Yeah, that was that Super Metroid drawing I did a while back, Pat. Probably like a year and a half ago. And I was really happy with how it turned out, and I decided it would make a good splash page. So I used it for the stream thumbnail because I didn't have a specific thumbnail made, and I'm using it for the Be Right Back page that I just brought up. So yeah, nice little Be Right Back in my own custom Metroid art. I was very proud of how that turned out too, so thank you very much for liking it. Yeah, I put a lot of work onto that one. Like, it's funny, if you look at it closely, it looks like it should be simple, because it's just like blacked out silhouettes. There actually was a lot more detail before I even decided the silhouettes looked better, and then I basically blocked out all the detail and specifically painted around areas that I wanted to keep like hollow for the sake of the silhouettes. But like there was actually a lot more detail done to all of those drawings. A lot more detail. I don't think I posted the original drawings of each of those individual bosses, but like yeah, they were crazy more detailed. Now the Metroids on the other hand in that drawing, the Metroids are a good example. If you look under my webcam, those two Metroids I have drawn right there, that's what those Metroids actually look like. And then I brought them into Photoshop and I basically blocked out 95.8% of them to kind of give them the silhouette vibe for the drawing. And that's what I did with all the bosses also. Like I had fully fleshed out bosses. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go far more simplistic on this drawing because I like the way it looks. I think it's more stylish. All right, infusion analysis, 12.5. My computer reading voice. Experiment 435.8, which is kind of a little bit computer reading voice, a little bit William Shatner from the original series. Bioform, pain tolerance levels at 13% and holding. It's a little too William Shatner. I think I need to dial that down. Biohazard waste removal may begin in 3 hours. You're a talented man. I don't know about that. I'm not a talented man, but I have a few moments here and there. Like, yeah, I have a few moments. Between the two of us, we have many talents. Between the two of us. That's why we need to combine those talents and make a podcast. I stand by this. We need to do a podcast. I think that would slap. we need to come up with like a proper like format for it. One that works for both of us. But yeah, I think we should do a podcast. Just our opinions on movies, TV shows, video games. Like, you know, I don't know. I think that'd be really fun. We can even have guests on and do like interviews and have witty back and forth. Oh, he's Hoyt. Hang on. I'll unhurt you. Unaliving you makes you feel better, right? Alright, I wasn't going to use the lock-on, but I guess I'm going to use the lock-on because it's way easier. I was going to try to free ball it, but like, nah, the lock-on is infinitely more efficient. Alright, I got to suck that off. Just give me a second. Gurgle. Got it. Oh, he's alive. Oh, again, is that a mercy or is that murder? Like, he was on the ground reaching out. Like, he was reaching out for his mother. Like, you know, please tell her. Ice shriekbat. Parasite larva. Harmless unless encountered in large numbers. Yeah, I highly doubt that anything I'm going to run into in this game is harmless. Morphology. Shriekbat. Native of Talon 4. Morphology, plated parasite larva. Info, native of Talon 4. Alright, Plasmite. Which, I don't know, that just sounds like a weird Batman villain. You know, you got Batmite, why not Plasmite? Native of Talon 4. Solitary 4. Solitary 3. War Wasp. You know something is dangerous when the people that named it put the word war in front of it. Like, if you say, like, oh, look, there's a bear. It's like, oh, okay, that's neat. Oh, look, there's a war bear. Oh, I'm backing up. Oh, look, a war cat. Huh. A war dog. Like, everything sounds way more intimidating when you put war in front of it. Though, you know, I do have to say war, you know, what is it good for? Apparently, really cool names. Alright, Mutagen Tank 3. So, what Samus needs to do is to start guzzling that Phazon, right? And then she'll go like full Super Shredder and just rip everything in half with her mighty fists. Like, nothing in this game will ever threaten her ever again if she just rips it all in half. Alright, security codes and auto turrets are changed every other lunar cycle. Good to know. So I should have time. Ventilation covers may become superheated if airflow is restricted. That does make sense. That's how they got the Death Star. Oh, yeah. Obstruction detected in reactor ventilation system. Good to know. Oh, that's good. Alright, time to suck that off. Nice. Never gonna get tired of saying that. I've been watching too much Ghosts. It's the term they use for getting, when somebody gets pulled into heaven. It's like, oh, they're getting sucked off. Oh. Death caused by severe lacerations to the abdomen. Sucks to be you, man. I didn't do it, I swear. I'm not exactly Knife Samus. Like, this is a blaster gun on my hand. It isn't a blade. So, it wasn't me. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, I left my new amiibo in the car. Oh, I was going to show it off on stream. I got the Metroid Prime 4 motorcycle amiibo, and it's gorgeous. You know, I'm gonna go grab that really quick because I don't want to leave that in the car overnight. So let me switch to my splash page really quick. Be right back. Let's go. Oh, look how beautiful it is. It's like really, really high quality. Like insanely high quality. Very happy with it. I don't even know if I ever want to take it out of the box. It's so pretty. Oh, meaning I'll never be able to use its functionality. Unless it has a really cool functionality, and then of course I'll pull it out of the box. But like, oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah, I know. Like, I was super jealous that you got the amiibo right away, but like I ended up getting mine eventually before it suddenly ends up on eBay for 20 times the price because people are assholes. But like, oh, it's so beautiful. Of the 3 amiibo that they have for the game, this is the one that I think is by far the best. By far. I don't even think it's a close call. All right. I think about the podcast thing, it would be doable and fun, but coming up with formatting would be tricky. Yeah, but that would also be fun, coming up with the formatting. Like, I don't know, figuring out all of the, like, troubleshooting. Like, even coming up with the formatting is a form of troubleshooting, and I think troubleshooting would be part of the fun of making it. Like, figuring out a format that would work for both of us. Now, obviously, it would take time, so, like, it's not like we would have a podcast up and running anytime soon, but like one day, I think that would be really cool. Ah, I'm scanning, you bastard. Morphology, space pirates, status, minimal injuries. All right, so what you're telling me is missile. Missile. Bitch. All right. What you're telling me is you aren't very hurt, and I should shoot you with an explosive to the face. That's what I took away from that scan. Morphology, space pirate. Status, death caused by removal of internal organs. Yow. Ooh, sorry, but that's rough, buddy. Oh. Oh. Lacerations to the abdomen. Device not functional, but it looks like it would fit a morph ball or a hologram. Door lock enabled. Please insert metallic sphere to open door. What an oddly designed security feature that is oddly specific to Samus. Alright, just keep blasting bombs until it works. There we go. Yeah, how oddly specific to Samus. Oh, I just keep looking at this. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Hey, yo. Alright, that was easy. Alright. Gotta suck it off. Get those missiles. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that the whole game. You're gonna hear that phrase so often. Death caused by acid burns to the face. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, a bunch of people. Who got killed like that in Aliens? The one person's lover. Like they were getting into the car and then like acid hit them in the face and that basically killed them. Oh, this one was partially eaten. Oh. There's an episode of Rick and Morty where I'm just like, I would probably say the same thing as a woman in that episode. I just hope I was delicious. Death caused by cranial trauma. It was like, that was me at work the other day. That was me at work yesterday. Jesus, my brain died. Status, dead. This creature looked like it struggled to get through this door. I like how that one's a little less scientific. Status, dead. It's like, okay. Another metallic sphere lock. And then just a door. No reason to scan that. The map says that's a save room. So why not scan my first save room? A new research entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Save station. Used for saving. What a novel concept. Do I... damn it. Do I want to save? Yes. Game has been saved. Ooh. They made the saves more violent. Like in Dead Space. Ooh. It just like lasers the shit out of you. I love it. Oh, wrong button. Ooh, I wonder if I need to do a test once I get free. Okay. Let's see. I'll have to do that again, I guess. Let's see if I can do a bomb jump. Oh, was bomb jumping not a thing in Metroid Prime? I thought it was. If it is, it's a lot trickier. When I tackled the concept in Metroid Dread, I got it immediately. First attempt, I was able to do a ridiculous bomb jump and bypass an area that clearly I was not designed to bypass. I'm getting a first boss fight vibe, mainly because I remember a boss fight. Dude, Google halitosis. I think you have it. Alright, Samus. Who's blasting the fucking techno? Okay, good. There is a dash feature. Nice. Was that in the original? Might have been. Parasite Queen. Damn it. Oh, you missed me. Nerd. Oh, right. I haven't scanned you. I've been so fervent on scanning, I didn't scan this one. A new creature has been downloaded to your logbook. Morphology, Parasite Queen. Parasite female. Genetically enhanced by unknown means. I'm gonna guess Phazon. A weak spot has been detected in this creature's mouth. Use your auto-targeting to acquire this new target. Scans indicate the presence of a potent mutagen. Origins unknown. Is it a creepy asteroid that has a giant floating brain bug? Creature exhibits the ability to fire weapon-grade blasts of energy from its mouth, a trait not present in the standard parasite genome. It appears the pirates have begun a bioengineering program with considerable results. Damn it. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I'm stuck on something. Oh, there goes all my missiles. Alright, I'll just blast it to pieces. You are not a difficult boss at all. Have you actually done any damage to me? You have not. Oh, I'm sorry, Parasite Queen. Oh. Oh, you're still alive. Do you want to be alive? I don't think she's alive anymore.
Evacuate immediately.
Wow, she was no threat at all.
Evacuate immediately.
Alright, before I evacuate immediately, is there anything cool to scan in here? Because anything I scan in here would be missable. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's FO. Is there a run button? Don't think there is. Wrong button. Get used to that. Access to deck beta approved. Please step into the hologram. I do like that you can already kind of position yourself in the direction you need to go based on the 3D map, which at the time was a huge innovation. Auto turret disabled. You're goddamn right it is. Hello. Oh, okay. Are you okay, bud? I don't think they're gonna make it. Containment seal breach, larva sign, vital signs, critical. Alright, any other cool scans before I go up there and murder their buddy? Doesn't look like it. Hello. Oh, I gotta suck that off. Wait, no I don't. Never mind, my health is full. What was I thinking? Alright, looks like I scanned everything. Oh, convenient. That was for you, Pat. That was convenient. Gotta put an extra emphasis on various syllables. Syllables. Oh, I see you. I see you. You coming for me? Do it! Do it! Alright, they did 1 damage to me. Literally, they did 1 damage to me. So, if 100 times, well, 99 times more of those bugs come after me, I might be in trouble. Oh, okay. So 99 times as many came after me. And yet they still don't do much damage, because I'm still at full. Whee! It's like running through Galactus's veins. It actually really is. Oh, convenient. Again. Convenient. This would be a great tunnel for a xenomorph. They would go crazy for this tunnel. Like, this tunnel would be their paradise. Oh, I don't have any more missiles. Alright. Supercharged shot, I guess it is. Alright, that one did a little damage. Oh, give me those missiles. Yeah, just run through them. They're so little of a threat, it doesn't even... Like, that, even running through them, I left that entire encounter with more health than I started. Because as you run through them, you're squashing them, and they have the chance to drop health. So, like, yeah. There's no point in wasting your time shooting those things. Ah! Nope, not that way. Alright, wait for that to car ramrod again. Because I'm sure it's going to happen again. How could I have ever seen that coming? It's like I've played a video game before. Oh, I'm sure at the time that probably, like, shocked the hell out of me. Like, oh my god, Nintendo, they're so innovative. And now I'm just like, wow, predictable. Alright, Samus. Grapple that beam. Ooh. Hello there, beautiful. I have a drawing of you on my stream right now. Technically, I have several drawings of you on my stream right now. Oof, grapple beam. Alright, ZL. Alright, makes sense. Gotta scan that. Subject, Meta Ridley. Cerebral casing stable. Exoskeleton seal holding. Begin umbilical retraction. Your arch enemy is a space dragon. Subject, Meta Ridley. Weapon update complete. Stinger ballistics online. Plasma fuel cell online. Oh, Ridley. What a fascinating creature, Ridley. Like, just, how do we get a dragon in a sci-fi game? You know what? We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it, but somehow it's also sentient. And it's also the primary weapon of your main antagonists. Wait, how does that make sense? Because shut up, that's why. We're doing it. I imagine that was the conversation at Nintendo. Wait, why does that make sense? Shut up, that's why. Deck Alpha. Hologram. She does the Xavier thing. Oh! Oh, I feel like that weakened me so much. Oh, my beautiful armor. No. I had to make my Xavier comment, and now I've lost my Varia suit. I've lost my morph ball. I've lost my missiles. I've lost my charge beam. I've lost my grapple beam. Goddamn. At least I didn't lose my chipper spirit. Ah, my spirit. Okay, good. Please open. Uh-oh, let me pause really quick because there's a timer on screen. Hey, Dom, how are you doing today, man? Good to see you streaming today. Hope your day has been good. My day's been great today. No work, which means today is already a better day than every other day. So yeah, today's been going great. Well, now one bad thing today. I had to waste a bunch of money getting my car smogged. That sucks. It feels like you're just flushing money. But, you know, outside of that, a very lovely day. Mine's been pretty good. And by the way, finished KOTOR. Oh, nice. Good 8 out of 10. Better than most games I'm playing these days. 8 out of 10 is a solid score for KOTOR. I would put it as like a 9 out of 10, but that's more because nostalgia for me. If I played it now for the first time, I would probably give it an 8 out of 10. But because I have been playing it on and off again for almost 2 decades, I would give it like a 9 out of 10 because it has that nostalgia boost. But yes, 8 out of 10 is a very good score. I like that. So you're going to be hitting up KOTOR 2? I think KOTOR 2 is pretty cool. I know it's a little divisive, but like, I thought it was a really good game. I thought the tone was beautiful. Oh, Space Dragon, whose scream can echo through the vacuum of space. That's how powerful it is. It's so powerful, it can cause sound waves to actually travel in a vacuum. I guess the argument could be made we're maybe in the barely tippy-tip outer atmosphere of Talon 4, and therefore sound waves, but like, nah, I like my first explanation better. But yeah, I'm glad your day's going good, and I hope you're giving KOTOR 2 a thought. Tracking on enemy target has been lost, ground-based recon required. Now it looks like I'm on Dinosaur Planet from the massively underrated GameCube game Star Fox Adventures. Like, this reminds me a little bit of Dinosaur Planet. Like the visual vibe right down there. You know, it's not a good Star Fox game, but it's a good game, and I love that game. It's a terrible Star Fox game, but it's a really fun, like exploration and puzzle solving game. It's a really fun, like, Fox versus T-Rex with a bow staff, like, kind of game. New extras unlocked in the main menu. Do I want to save? Always. Somebody save Samus. Oh, if only I could jump. Oh, damn it. No. I said always, but no. I didn't mean to walk back into the ship. I was just looking around. So, there is a jump. And I think it's that jump right there. That door has the space jump. And goddamn, this game would be a lot easier if I could just get it. I know there's a way to get up there. I don't know how to do it. I've seen it done. I'm not going to bother. But, yeah, I know there is a way. I will play KOTOR 2, just not immediately. I'm currently starting Outer Worlds. Hey, since Outer Worlds 2 came out, and I heard good stuff about the game. I was just looking at Outer Worlds. I was considering buying it on the Black Friday sale. Let me know what you think of Outer Worlds. Yeah, like the stuff I've seen from like trailer and gameplay wise, and the stuff I've seen from like some other streamers playing it. It looks like a fun game, but yeah, let me know what you think. I'm very curious. Because I have 13 days before the sale ends. And I was heavily considering it. It's funny you mentioned that. I was literally looking at that earlier. Alright, Talon Fern. Oh, now I can properly scan my gunship. A new research entry. Hunter class gunship registered to Samus Aran. Or Aaron. I don't know. There's a lot of different pronunciations. I think Aron sounds better, because it makes me think of a cool Pokemon. You can return to your ship to recharge energy, reload weapons, and save progress in the game. It's a weird journal entry. Why would she write that? That doesn't make any sense. What? She knows she's in a game? Alright, Deadpool. Calm down. She knows she's a fictitious character in the game, because she wrote down her own log entry as make sure you save your progress in this game. Tangleweed, plant life with basic sentience. Alright. A plant with basic sentience. So it's like Henry Crabgrass. You gotta make sure you ask for consent. Good to know. Tangleweeds are only dangerous to small organisms or people who turn into tiny balls. But fortunately for you, you lost the ability to turn into a tiny ball. Because you hit a wall really, really, really hard. Been on a grind of single-player games, and I'm making it my mission to play mini-games. I have not, just because I allowed my young mind to be plagued by the multiplayer games growing up. I am a bigger fan of single-player games than I have ever been of multiplayer games, and I approve of that goal. I think that is a really good goal. I have been on a very big single-player kick for a few years now. And pretty much ever since I started streaming back in 2018, 2019, I kind of made it my mission to really hit single-player games a lot harder. With only an occasional multiplayer game here and there. Not too much. Oh, hello. A new creature has been scanned. Beetle! Burrowing insect with a resilient carapace. Extremely aggressive. The insect's massive mouth enables it to tunnel through solid rock at high speeds. Above ground, beetles can cover short distances rapidly. They attack anything that moves near their lair. So they're basically graboids from Tremors 2. The ones that could walk around. Yeah, they're basically graboids. But like the evolved graboids. Oh. I love the first two Tremors. I cannot say the same thing about the later ones, but like I love the first two. They're fun. A new creature has been detected. Blast Cap. Alright. I wonder if they explode. Oh look, they explode. A new creature entry. Zoomer. Angers itself to walls and other surfaces. Avoid contact with the spikes. Oh, I thought it would be nice to touch the spikes. A basic nerve center located directly above the Zoomer's mandibles detects nutrients. Sharp spines protect it from casual predators, but the lack of a reinforced carapace makes the Zoomer vulnerable to any indirect attacks. So, like, a nearby explosion. Oh, I don't have my charge beam anymore. Alright, well, I guess I can just shoot you. I don't know why I did that. That was a living creature that wasn't hurting me in any way. But yeah, Dom, I'm much more of a single player gamer these days. With rare exception. Rare exception. There was one thing on sale I did notice on the Black Friday sales on Xbox that I'm very tempted on. Because I haven't gotten a Destiny 2 DLC since like their first DLC. I kind of stopped playing that game pretty early on. But they now have every single DLC for Destiny down to a really cheap price. It was like $14 or something. And that'd be a lot of cool single player content to really dive into. And I remember I loved the story. So like I'm tempted to buy that just so I could play through all the story. Tempted. I'm on the fence. I guess I should have read that log. Wall-crawling mollusk with retractable spikes. Evolutionary offshoot of the zoomer. When threatened, it extends spikes. So you basically have to kill it without being seen. Maybe I need the charge shot or missiles to kill it. Alright, whatever. Wait for it to walk by and then jump past it. But I can kill you because you didn't evolve a defense mechanism. You sad sack of Outer Worlds has definitely interested me so far. Oh, there's living stuff in here. Oh, come on. I wasn't scanning that. I was scanning you. There we go. And has a mysterious air to it, and as well, it has some unanswered questions starting out that makes you want to dive in for sure. Very excited to see. All I know is the visual style and the kind of old school like 50s animation tone of the whole thing made me very intrigued to want to try it out. It looked like it'd be a very fun, zany sci-fi experience. All right, 3 mouth nodules protrude. Spews toxic fumes, but only within a certain radius. Shoot it. Effectively shoot it and ignite its own gas. A lot of people can be killed that way, but that flower can also be killed that way. Ah. Alright. Alright, I see how it is, door. Freaking door. Man, I hope they put Metroid Prime 2 on the Switch too. Because I would love to replay that one also. Ah. Already scanned you fuckers. No, blah, blah, blah. That's right. Do I have to kill you? No, but you know what? This is a dog-eat-dog universe. I'm not in a friendly universe. Sapsack. Hey, that's from Subnautica, right? A chemical reaction within sac produces violent explosion. Interesting. It was almost eaten out of existence because of its desirable smell. Interesting, but it'll kill you. Good to know. Chozo Ruins. Some people say Kozo. I like to say Chozo because CH. But the Chozo Ruins west. Ah, the Chozo. Samus has such an interesting origin story. She's an orphan, but she was also secretly created by and raised by bird aliens, but she also is a unique genetic experiment. Like she has the craziest backstory. If you really dive into all of the lore surrounding Samus, she has a psychotic backstory. Like it's one of those like super anime backstories where it's like 20 things happened to her when she was young. Abnormal seismic activity detected. Seismic disturbance at ruins site. Alright, show me on my map, baby. Let's go there and kill the thing causing the seismic disturbance and then get a thing. I assume. You go bye-bye. Deuce! I want to scan. I don't want to shoot. I'm a scientist. I like scanning. These pillars have collapsed from erosion. Carbon dating cannot determine the age of the structures. That is crazy. I'm a scanner that likes to scan. Also, I just noticed I could have scanned that energy. No, if I were in Star Trek, I would always have my tricorder out. Like, I'm a scanner at heart. I'm a scientist at heart. I like to know how things work. Chozo Ruins. Oh. Just like so many other games, I'll always remember the first time I ever got here and the first time I was ever experiencing this game. It had such a cool, like, it felt just so larger than life. Like, it was easily the largest Metroid game of its time. And not just by a little bit, by a large margin. Like, this game feels huge compared to all the 2D Metroids. I almost said Zelda. Oh, scan you because I've never done it. New research entry, small energy. Boom. Okay, so we're not in that room yet. 2 to the left, 1 to the right, and 1 to like the back on the right-hand side. Well, this one's the closest. Can't go there. Process of elimination. Not going that way. Oh, it's a good thing the Chozo were avid skateboarders. I'm glad they left this half-pipe right here. A lot of people don't know that. The Chozo, big skaters. Huge skaters. They were all about it. Like, when they weren't, you know, creating harmony in the galaxy, they were doing some sick tray flips or tray slides or whatever the fuck those moves are called. I think it was a tray flip, yeah. Alright, I think I need the space jump to get up there. Yeah. Sad. Oh. Got it. Oh no, space bugs! Must I get free health? That's pretty much what they're dangerous for. They're dangerous for giving you too much health. A new creature has been detected. Ion. Yeah. Immobile organisms entirely composed of ocular tissue. Capable of launching sustained energy beams when active. I feel like we should scientifically figure out how that works and replicate it, because that could be really useful. We could basically create Kryptonians from everybody if we learned how to replicate that. Like, we should study that. Don't blow up this planet. That is unique. The ion is sensitive to light and will close shut if a bright flash ignites nearby. Like gunfire? Damn. Ow. Unusually high concentrations of poison identified in tree leaves. A new Chozo lore entry has been downloaded to your book. Now this is what I live for in video games, the lore. Chozo script translated. Many long years have passed since we Chozo first took root in this land. The passage of time has always been a source of fascination to us. It is the belief of many Chozo sages that the truths of the universe hide within the tumbling currents of time's flow. Is he talking about like the Akashic record? Like the whole theory that all the knowledge and information in the universe is actually contained within an energy field beneath all of us, and we just can't access it? That sounds like the Akashic record. Even as we search for answers there, however, we find illumination in other unexpected places. We know not how the ability has come to us, but recently many Chozo have begun to sense things beyond the realm of ordinary. Perception. God damn it. Strange sights and inexplicable sensations flood our minds, filling us with visions We take this growing ability to be a sign of our burgeoning, that's a good word, harmonization with the infinite. Perhaps, finally, the universe's secrets are becoming known to us. Again, the Akashic Record. They're meditating so hard, they're bonding with the Akashic Record and gaining, like, fifth dimensional cosmic knowledge. Pretty common. Ah, home. Hey, the Patman Games has made it home. Everybody give a shout out to the Patman. He's home from work. We should all be so lucky to not be at work anymore. I have been very lucky. Today was my day off of work this week, and I am cherishing and embracing it with all my heart. Already scanned that. An ornate wall hanging with a highly reflective surface. It doesn't appear important. I like when the game is like, yeah, you don't need to scan this. This isn't important. You're scanning everything, player. Stop that. This doesn't matter. Ah, War Wasp.
Recorded to logbook.
It is a War Wasp. Airborne insect equipped with a venomous stinger capable of shearing steel. Again, don't blow up this planet. I feel like we could figure out how that biology works and maybe replicate that. Maybe give people like natural Wolverine claws. The War Wasp rarely strays far from its hive unless it is pursuing an immediate threat. It attacks with no regard for its own survival, dive bombing its enemies with stinger extended. Fast-working toxins from the stinger can incapacitate most small organisms. Woof. It's a kamikaze pilot. Alright. That's sad. Oof. It doesn't care if it lives or dies. Oh, right. I don't have my suck-off beam anymore. Damn it. I'm gonna miss that. Like, I'm really gonna miss that. There's no way I can make that jump. But I gotta try. Yep, didn't even come close. I feel like I need a missile to shoot this. Because that looks like it's explodable. Maybe explodable and then would create a grapple point or something. Or maybe I just need the space jump. I want my missiles back though, that's all I know. Chozo sculpture crafted in honor of Talon's star. Oh. Wish this game had a photo mode. Does it have a photo mode? I'm not seeing one. I don't think it has a photo mode. I'd be astonished if this game had a photo mode, but it would deserve a photo mode. Okay, those bugs did a lot more damage that time. They normally don't do that much damage. And normally they drop a lot of health. So that sucks. That drained me 50%. Alright, let's leave this room really quick. And then come back. And see if those motherfuckers respawn. And then I'll shoot them and hopefully they'll drop health. They did not respawn. Alright. Pride goeth before the fall. Oh, there you go. Ow. Dick. Ow! Cockbag. You should be getting an email from Microsoft on my behalf here soon. Please do check it. Uh-oh. 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 What the hell did you get me? I was looking at the games, trying to figure out what games you would want. And I don't even know what games you would want of the list of games that are on sale that you don't already have. Oh, I was really struggling with this when I was looking at it earlier. I'm like, what game should I get for Pat this year? Alright, don't step in the acid. That's a morph ball thing, and I don't have a morph ball, so can't go that way. Oh, scan.
Recorded to logbook.
New creature, Plasmite. Small insect that releases thermal energy. Plasmites are attracted to sources of heat, thriving on the energy present there. They emit light when hunting and will expel small bursts of thermal energy when threatened. But they didn't drop any health. Sons of bitches. Well, the Patman games, whatever it is, thank you very much, and I'm very excited to see. Oh, I should have scanned that. That was like a medium health. Something I haven't shit up about. Something I haven't shit up about for most of the last 2 years. Yeah, you're right, you're right. You don't shit up about a lot. Yeah. So it's hard to narrow down what you haven't shit up about. He must be doing text to speak, text to voice again or something. Or voice to text. He loves his voice to text. Oh, hang on. I left the door open. I gotta go shit this door. I'll be right back. Yeah, no shut it was supposed to be. Pat. No freaking shut. I love you, bud. Oh, it was perfect. It was perfect. That just made my day right there. You have no idea how much I love that. Because I know it drives you crazy. Because I know it drives me crazy whenever autocomplete changes the spelling of a word to a different word. And I lose my mind. I get so angry. I get like irrationally angry. That's a missile. I want my missile back. No, I'm typing weirdly. The screen on my new phone is slightly different size than my last one, and my typing has been impacted. That actually makes sense. Because our muscle memory, whether we realize it or not, memorizes even micro movements. So that actually makes sense that the tiniest little change in size would actually impact your natural subconscious muscle memory. Hive Mecha. Security unit programmed to work with predatory hive dwellers. A design flaw makes the shielding on Hive Mecha weak around their access ports. Aren't we all weak around our access ports? Oh. These units are second-generation combat drones, able to interface with organic units at a higher level. They train, shelter, and work with hive-dwelling predators. They also, pay taxes and have a mortgage and, they go to PTA meetings. Unarmed, they rely on their hive beasts to handle any threats. Well, that is super. 1. Ow! 2. You fast-moving son of a bitch. Oh, I missed my missiles. Oh, you son of a bitch. Can some of you drop some health, please? Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Ooh, they are hard to hit while they're moving. Like, they are really hard to hit while they're moving. I don't think I've successfully hit any while they are actually on the move. Ow. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna survive this fight. Oh, I'm trying to strafe like a mofo. But not jumping in the toxic fumes, because that would probably kill me immediately. Yes. Alright. you using modern or classic controls? Honestly, I'm just using the default controls that the game started with. I have no idea. I never looked. Let's take a look. Options. Controls. Control scheme. Dual stick. Let's see. Standard control scheme using control sticks for movement and aiming. Enables motion controls for camera movement. I don't want motion controls, obviously. Combines the classic control scheme with motion controls for aiming. Nope. Classic. Play with controls based on the original Nintendo GameCube version. Let's view the controls and see what that looks like. Lock on, grapple, camera mode. No, I'm gonna stick with the dual stick. I like the way it. I like shooting being on the right trigger, and shooting is not on the right trigger on the original. And no, that feels right. That feels right. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with the new control scheme, not motion controls. Fuck motion controls, but I'm gonna stick with the new ones. But thank you for letting me know that they had the classic options. I'd never even looked. Didn't even occur to me. So you're using the modern controls. I wondered how you'd play since the game was originally built as a single stick game. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, this was something I was very much wondering. And I'm very happy they gave a dual analog option. I would not like the single analog option. Like, no offense to the good old classic days, but like, dual analog is the only way to play a 3D game. Like, it really is. And I'm happy that they did that. Oh, it feels so good to have my missiles back. Oh, I fell into the bulkhead so hard I lost all my stuff. Oop. Yes, please. E-tank, baby. Yes, please. It's easy to forget how early this game came out in the life cycle of console FPS. You remember those early... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, those early days were rough. Though it wasn't the early days of the N64 rough, like GoldenEye. Have you tried replaying GoldenEye after decades of playing proper, like, dual analog, like, FPSs? Oh, boy. Like, it's still a wonderful game, and I love it, but it has not aged well, like, in a lot of very fundamental ways. But, yeah, no, dual analog makes this game feel real nice. Like, I am absolutely a fan. It feels very smooth. It feels buttery smooth, actually. Scan those. A new research entry. Missile ammunition. Give me those missiles. I can't suck them off anymore, but I can still gobble them up. Oh, I can't wait to gain the ability to suck things off again. Yeah, that's right. I said it. GoldenEye is nigh unplayable these days. It's not 100% unplayable. Like, I have played it just for casual fun on, like, emulator every now and again. But it is nigh unplayable. You're not wrong. It is bordering on unplayable. Let's look at the map. Okay. So it looks like I can't progress through there until I get the morph ball. Good to know. This game is still beautiful, and the soundtrack and atmosphere are top tier. Oh, no, dude. I've been going apeshit for it. Like, from the moment I ran into the first boss and they started blasting space techno music, I was all about it. I'm like, yes. This is the experience I wanted. Like, this game defined, like, the entire GameCube for me almost. Like, this and Wind Waker, which I got them both at the same time. My mom was feeling very guilty because she had to move very, very far away for work and had to leave me alone with my stepdad, who was not a very nice person at the time. And she felt very guilty, so when I was visiting her one week, she surprised me with a GameCube, and there were 3 video games that came with that GameCube. 3 of which were very high on my list of GameCube games. 2 of them are on my top 3. Well, 2 of them are on my top 2. Um, Wind Waker, which, you know, was a masterpiece and blew me away. Metroid Prime, which was a masterpiece and blew me away. And Simpsons Hit and Run, because she knew that I was a diehard Simpsons fan. And while that game is not on, like, my top list, I freaking love that game. I freaking love Simpsons Hit and Run for the GameCube. It was so much fun. And they got all the voice actors to reprise their roles, and, like, I was all about it. So those 3 games that I got out of guilt from my mom defined a huge chunk of my childhood. Oh. Oh yeah, no, the shooting and the movement though feels very crisp, and I'm all about it. I was diving when you talked about Star Fox Adventures. There was a brief period of time when it was the best Zelda game on the Cube. Dude, Star Fox Adventures was actually a really good game. I do think it's a terrible Star Fox game, but I think it's a great freaking game. Like, yeah. Like, it's a fantastic game. It's just a just like Andromeda. It's a terrible Mass Effect game, but it's a great game. Like, yeah, same thing. Like Star Fox Adventures, I love that game. Like, I'll always love that game. Like, I played it not too long ago actually, and it's still fun as hell. It's GTA for The Simpsons. Simpsons Hit and Run still has a huge cult fan base, and Wind Waker may honestly be my personal favorite Zelda game. I think it's my second favorite Zelda game. Majora's Mask, I think, will always be my first favorite. Unless they do a remaster and it happens to somehow not only recapture the magic of the original, but surpass it. I feel like Majora's Mask will always be my favorite. It has the best memories for me. It has the best tone for me. It, like, fits my personality perfectly. I love it with all my heart. Wind Waker, though, holy crap, that game. That game just sticks with you. Like, as much as I would love to say Ocarina of Time would be, like, higher than it, it isn't. Like, it just isn't. I played Star Fox Adventures a ton and still have it. Yeah, I still have my Star Fox Adventures. I actually am looking forward to replaying it again. Potentially on a stream one of these days. Not anytime soon, but, like, eventually. Like, that is a dramatically underrated game, I think. Oh, okay. Right stick is how you just move that. Okay, good to know. So there's a hidden room. If I leave here and turn right, go through there, and there's a hidden room that may or may not be behind a morph ball, but let's see. No, I was saying it earlier, yeah, and you heard it, obviously. I'll always remember the joy of taking a bow staff in as a space fighting fox and fighting a T-Rex. Like, that memory will always stick with me, because even as a kid, I was just like, this is weird, and I love it. Like, even as a kid, I was all about it. Oh, I do wish there was, like, a turbo feature on the shooting. I hope they port the Wii U version to Switch at some point. If they port the Wii U version to the Switch, dude, I am gonna buy the Mega Super Duper Double Deluxe Edition. I'll buy the metal tin. I'll buy the amiibos. Like, Nintendo, if you're watching this, fucking do it. I and so many of your freaking fan base that have been loyal to you for decades will spend their money on it. Fucking do it. Put out the Wii U version of Wind Waker onto the Switch, and we will all buy it. It will become one of your best-selling Switch games. Do it. Kaylee would probably love Star Fox Adventures. I think she would love Star Fox Adventures. Like, I know I ate it up as a kid. I thought it was a joy. I was a little bit older than her. Like, well, let's see. When did that come out? 2002? So yeah, I was like double Kaylee's age. Yeah, like double plus Kaylee's age, and I freaking loved it. All right, can you blow this up with a missile? Hey, I was right. You can. Good to know. Yeah, I think Kaylee would find that delightfully fun. The HD versions of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker were almost enough to reason to own a Wii U on their own. I want to agree with you. I really do. I just could never justify getting a Wii U. I could never justify it. It was so much money. There wasn't a lot of hardware out for it, frankly. And I don't think they had any Wii U exclusive games I cared about, with the exception of the HD versions of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. And I couldn't justify at the time, because I was a kid. Well, well, I was in college. But like, I couldn't justify at the time a Wii U for just 2 games. And I had no desire to get any of the other Wii U games of its era. Like, nothing else on the Wii U ever drew my attention. Not a single thing. Which makes me sad. I loved my Wii U. I think it got a bad rap it didn't deserve. That may be accurate. It maybe got a bad rap. I don't know. All I know is their marketing for it was terrible. Word of mouth was terrible. All the people I talked to at the time the Wii U was the console were not fans. Like, they regretted their purchase, and it really pushed me to not getting a Wii U. I have plans for a video about that. I would love that. I did watch your Pokemon video, and I absolutely loved it. I still think you should give some of the core games more of a chance. But you had valid points. You had very valid points, and I liked your video very much. Oh, am I going the right way? Oh, no, yeah, I'm going the right way. Yeah, because that needs a morph ball. Yeah, I don't know. The Wii U just didn't do anything for me personally that made me really want to get it. Yes, I wanted to get Wind Waker HD, but I didn't want to get a whole console just for that. And even now, all these years later, like, I still stand by that. Like, I do. Oh yeah, your Pokemon video was great. Anybody watching this right now or in the future? The Papman just put out a really interesting video about his opinion on the Pokemon franchise and its core games versus its like side games. I'm trying to think of the proper term. It's experimental games. It's like how they have the Legends games, which are definitely not their core games, and they have Pokemon Conquest, which, you know, is definitely not a core game, but it's a really cool, interesting Pokemon game. He put out a video with his opinions on the differences between those games, and I really, really liked it. He had very good points. I plan to use my week off next week to finish the A Way Out video. I look forward to seeing what you come up with on that. I look forward to seeing the editing, because I had so many ideas for how I was going to edit my portion, and I'm curious if you'll come up with similar ideas, or if what you come up with would be 100% different from what I would have come up with. But I remember I was very excited at the idea of like, oh, I can't wait to do this, and then it's like, nah, I want to do the editing. It's like, okay, that's fair. It's your channel. I understand. I would feel the same way if it was a video on my channel. I'd want to do the editing. So like, I couldn't fight you. I'm like, yeah, I get it. I get it. Because I would 100% be the exact same. The spin-offs, I call them. Yeah, spin-offs, that works. There's like another term that's better than both of our terms. And besides just like core versus non-core. But like, yeah. Like, the spin-offs are the ones where they innovate, but then the core ones are the ones where they do make their bread and butter. Like, I do believe that. The offer to borrow my Wii U to play the HDs is still good. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. If they ever put the HDs out on the Switch, I'll happily buy them. But if I never play the HD versions, you know what? Whatever. I love the original versions. Like, so I'm completely good. Like, I replayed the Wind Waker version when I, like, what, 2021, 2022, just a couple of years ago. Absolutely loved it. I had no issue with it. I don't care that the sailing is slow. I actually like that the sailing is slow. So I always found the sailing really peaceful. So, like, I'm not dying to play the HD versions. I just want to. But, yeah. Like, I don't even want to touch a Wii U. Like, it's the console that left such a bad taste in my mouth, I didn't get it. Like, it's the only Nintendo console I've never gotten. And that makes me very sad. Though I regret not mentioning Pocopia, because that game looks wild. That game does look wild. Would you mind taking some headshots for me for stickers? And hey, I told you you could edit your portion yourself. I had just planned to do it. No. I know you told me, but I also know it's your channel, and I know that you love video editing. So do I. But, like, I feel like it's something you would probably take more from. And, again, it's your channel. Like, I don't want to take that away from you. Like, I would kind of also feel the same way on my channel, where I would rather do the editing. So, like, yeah, that's why I understood. It's like, yeah, I get it. I'd be the same way. I was bummed, but, like, I let it go. But yeah, actually, that's on my list of things to do. I need to, I want to, one of these days, take, like, I want to basically do, like a demo reel folder, of PNGs, where I have a list of emotions, and I just have, like, headshots of me in that various emotion from different angles. And then I want to crop out the head and make PNGs for all those. So, like, happy, sad, scared. And I want to get at least 20 different ones. And you might be able to guess why, Pat. So when I'm making a thumbnail and then I have 20, I can roll this D20 to figure out what headshot I use for the thumbnail. Yeah. So, like, I could have 4 different happy ones, 4 different scared ones, 4 different shocked ones. Like, 4 different, like, just, like, absurd ones. Like, I don't know. 4 tongue-out ones. Just an idea I was floating around in my own head. But I've been meaning to do that anyway, so once I do that, I can send a bunch to you. Alright. I'm sure something's going to attack me right here. Yep. I think I remember what it is. It's like graboids? Yeah. But there's, like, a big graboid. Also, right? Like King Daddy Graboid? I don't know why talking about graboids makes me want to sing Footloose. Everybody cut loose, footloose. Oh, I will read that message as soon as I'm not shooting for my life. Granted, they aren't particularly threatening. Ah, here's the big one. I recently replayed Wind Waker on my GameCube emulator on my phone. Game still rules. I could never do that, unfortunately. My phones are nowhere near powerful enough to do GameCube games on them. But when I played it on my GameCube emulator on my computer, it played like a dream. I don't think... Once I figured out the proper settings, it played like a dream. I never had a single problem. I just had to figure out the proper settings. But my phone would never be able to play a GameCube game. Not in a million years. My phone can't even really properly run TCG Pocket. Alright, I got to embrace the dashing. Everybody cut loose, a foot loose. Kick off your Sunday shoes. Charge me! Yeah, bitch. Aw. Charge me! Yeah! Missile to the butt. I know what you're asking, but why? But, wow. Damn it. You are really easy to strafe past. Alright, I guess I'll stick with the beam. Oh, damn it. Oh, that works. Killed it by accident. I never scanned him. Fortunately, there are many more of him throughout the game. But I forgot to scan him. Whoops. Like how I do in my videos with all the stickers for my videos, I want some of you for your portion of it. Yeah, no, that makes sense, and it would fit with the Patman Games vibe of it all. Because yeah, you use a lot of like PNGs, like a lot of head PNGs. I assume they're PNGs. One could only assume. That'd be the most efficient way of doing it. Oh, I got my morph ball back. Oh, it feels good. Oh, but I don't have the morph bomb. That feels bad. Oof. I feel incomplete. Alright, so there's a tunnel over here? Or not. Alright. Let's go through this pipe that's conveniently placed here in the room with the ball. Ah, there it is. It's a purple door and I need the spider ball. Oh, that magnetic spider ball thing is really cool. That was a good upgrade that they added to Metroid. Like 2D games, 3D games, it adds a lot. Everybody cut loose, foot loose, kick off your graboid shoes. Oh, that movie's so good. God, the first Tremors is so goddamn good. I haven't seen that one in a few years. That might be a good one to put on one of these days for background noise. Though what I really want to do is put back on the first 3 episodes of The Mighty Nine, because damn, there's some stuff to think about there. Alright, can I build up momentum here, or do I need the bombs to build up momentum? Damn it. I guess I need the bombs. Or something. Or maybe I need the speed booster. Alright. So there is a morph ball tunnel up there, but I can't get up there yet. And it looks like there's a morph ball tunnel over here somewhere. Above me and to the left. Where that E-tank is, but I can't access it from where I am, I see. Okay, so I need to go back through the door behind me, go all the way through that tunnel, and make sure I turn right at the first new room, and that'll lead me to an E-tank. Because I want that E-tank. Because E-tanks make it harder to not die. And I like being not unalived. It just works. This is... Everybody cut loose. Ow. Dick. I don't like that. Everybody cut loose. Hey, can you send one of your daddies after me? I forgot to scan him because I was so busy fighting and singing Footloose. Everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut. Alright, I take them seriously now as a threat. Though I do remember later in the game, they are not a threat. Like, you just blast through them. Yes, yes, I blew up your home. Be very mad at me. Alright, what direction was the morph ball? Straight ahead. Ooh. Oh, but I need morph ball bombs. Alright, I can't get there. Was there a morph ball jump in this game? Like where you could actually just jump as the morph ball? I hope that was a thing. I always liked that. Thought it was cool. What are you, medium energy? Large energy. Replenishes 20 units of energy. So it's the energy drink of energy. Oh, nom, 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 nom. Never but I could lose. Alright, through the orifice. Ah. Good old side scrolling. What a specifically designed series of events that only Samus would ever be able to take advantage of, and no one else. I mean, I guess the Chozo, because it was their technology. They designed it specifically for them and anyone with access to their technology to be able to navigate via these means. They built the morph ball. Fun fact, if you read all the lore stuff throughout like the Metroid games, in one of the Metroid games, I don't remember which, you find out that these, I think it might be this one even, the space pirates are trying to replicate Samus's technology that she uses. So they're trying to replicate the morph ball. And it's like in Iron Man 2 in the beginning when Justin Hammer and his company are trying to replicate the Iron Man suit, and like it's twisting dudes like in like 180 degrees. It's like that's kind of what's happening to the space pirates that are experimenting with the morph ball, their version of a morph ball. They're just being like crushed. Like it's awesome. It's great lore. Like I love it. In the Wii version, you could jump the morph ball by wiggling the Wiimote. I have to believe there's some version of that. I vaguely remember that. I very, very vaguely remember that. Oh, it has been a minute though. Like, it has been quite a while. It'd certainly help their security if they didn't have so many things built perfectly for a 1 meter ball to utilize. Yeah, it would, but again, like, I guess they built it with their technology in mind, their very specific technology. And Samus is just so lucky to happen to be a person that has access to that technology. If she didn't, then she would be stuck in the first area of the first game, and nothing ever cool would have happened. Like, her story would have ended very unceremoniously. Oh boy. These metal gates block entry to the center of the room, where there is a beautiful missile expansion. And I wants it. Ah. That was fun. Oh, okay. Do we have some puzzle solving? Okay, you can't shoot those. That looks like it could fit a morph ball, but I don't have the morph ball bombs. So I can't exactly get up to that yet. Alright, so I bet I need the morph ball bombs in order to be able to access that. Makes sense. Damn it. New Chozo lore. Hey Pat, how did you pronounce it? Chozo or Kozo? Because I hear a lot of people online, like whenever I watch like speedruns of this, like they're always saying Kozo. But like I say Chozo, and it makes sense to me that it would be Chozo. How do you say it? Or how did you always say it? Hey, Agent Coulson! Doing pretty good. How are you doing, man? I'm having a good day. I had no work today, so I got to, outside of doing one important errand, like I had a very relaxing day, just doing things I wanted to do. The future is a vague thing. That's a word of wisdom there from the Chozo. Ever changing and always in doubt. Even if we Chozo could gain the ability to foresee the future, it would be a hollow gift. I pronounce it Chozo, son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. It would be a hollow gift, for we could never hope to control what is yet to occur. The fountain is an example of this. The day may come when its water dries up, and there is nothing we could do to stop such a tragedy. But we do know this: unlike the uncertain flow of water, the power of our will is strong and enduring. The will of the Chozo will never run dry. I bet they wrote that before they died. I think their will ran dry. Just saying. Waiting for a flight, Agent Coulson. Nice. Where are you going this time? You are always traveling, Coulson. I love it. Like chose. Okay, so you say it very similarly to me. Okay. That makes me feel better. No, See, I thought you were doing a joke at first, Pat, where you just wrote the name the way that it's written in the games, and I'm like, oh, okay, so you pronounce it basically however the hell I pronounce it. I thought you were being cheeky. It's literally my job to travel most of the time. No, I know, but like, it's just funny to me. Like, every time it's like, oh, I'm catching a flight, and it's like, you son of a bitch, you lucky son of a bitch. Oh, I miss flying. I always found it relaxing. Though nowadays, God, I can only imagine. I'm off to a friend's wedding. Very nice. That's very nice. That's a good reason. That's a damn good reason to travel. Energy tank. So where are you off to? Like, where is the wedding taking place? Hopefully somewhere nice and temperate. That was a joke because text. Okay, that's what I thought it was. Vancouver. I've always wanted to go to Vancouver. I love Canada. I'm one of those people that, like, if I could live in Canada, I would totally live in Canada. But I have no way of actually getting to Canada, so I cannot live in Canada. I would have no way of, like, immigrating to Canada, unfortunately. Wish I could. I like the cold. I am a fan of the cold. And I also love the culture. Alright, where do you lead? Access to Magmore Caverns. Caverns. I feel like I'm not ready for Magmore Caverns, so let's go straight. Feel like I need the spider ball to get up there. Ah! This is my reaction to bugs in real life. I whip out an arm cannon from the future and start blasting until they're gone. It's a great place to live. I've heard nothing but good things about Vancouver. And Vancouver also is a big hub for a lot of media that gets made. Like, a lot of my favorite shows were made in Vancouver. A lot of my favorite movies were made in Vancouver. Like, I believe like Stargate was filmed in Vancouver, and Smallville was filmed in Vancouver, Supernatural was filmed in Vancouver, and those are 3 shows I, like, absolutely love. Okay, I do have to destroy those, or they keep spawning. Good to know. Now I have learned something new, or relearned, because I knew this as a child. Got him. New Chozo lore. Chozo script translated. The cries of this dying land echo in our ears as we Chozo watch the great poison seep ever further into the living pulse of the planet. Oh, I hate how it spaces it out. The dark energy sinks into the trees and waters, devouring all life. Peaceful beasts die by the thousands. Some creatures survive, but their forms grow as twisted and evil as the force that fell from the sky. Many of these mutated monstrosities remain small enough to do little harm, but others grow enormous and threaten our very existence. One such beast defiles our sacred fountain, disgorging poison from its foul form, replacing pure flowing water with cascades of creeping death. That's a great sentence. Even in the face of such horror, we Chozo do not turn in fear. We are all that stands in the way of this great poison, and it is our duty, hee, to contain it. See, even they recognize the humor of the word duty. I'm most excited for the sushi. It's unreal over there. And the wedding, of course. Honestly, I would probably be more excited for the sushi. I'm not really a wedding person myself. Even going to the wedding of people I love, like, I'm not really a big believer in marriage. Like, I believe in people finding somebody and spending their lives with them, but I hate the actual institution of marriage itself. Like, I think it's all paperwork and horseshit. Like, you know, find somebody you love and be with them. But, like, I don't believe in marriage. So, like, the times I've gone to weddings, it's always just been because, you know, to support my friends. But never because I really cared about the actual wedding itself. Just, I don't know. Not a fan. Like, so many people overspend on their weddings. And, like, when you think about it, they spend like $20,000, $30,000 on one day of their lives. When it's like, you still have to live the rest of your life. Like, you need money. Maybe you should have used that money for a down payment on a house or something. Or, I don't know. That's what kills me, is when people spend crazy amounts of money on weddings. I'll never be okay with that. This decorative object is obstructing the path along a magnetic track. 4 runic symbols adorn its surface. So I gotta look for those symbols and then blast. I've been to some beautiful non-traditional weddings that were simple and super romantic, but I'm with you. I prefer to do an awesome honeymoon. Yeah, like that would be something better, because at least then you're forming like a genuine memory with genuine experiences, as opposed to just a few hours of, you know, some kind of ceremony. It's like, okay, you spent a few hours for this thing that they're just going to tear down in a few hours. Or you could go on like a 2-week trip somewhere amazing and form memories that will last a lifetime. Or you could take that money, not even do a honeymoon, and just start building your life. Build a life with this other person. Like, you know, buy a house. Use that money for a down payment on a house. Alright, I think I need my charge beam to blast these, because a missile already didn't destroy those. But I'll bet a charge beam could. Alright, so that's another thing locked behind an unlock. Sad. But yeah, I've been to, well, the weddings I've been to have been, like, relatively extravagant affairs. Like, you know, you could tell they spent a fair amount of money just on that ceremony and the venue. And, like, I could just never really get behind the amount of money spent on those venues and the amount of money spent on just a few hours. And also, I'm the type of person who, I only have a very small handful of people, like, I truly care about. Like, I have plenty of acquaintances that I like, and that, you know, like, you know, I wish nothing but the best for. But it, like, if I were to ever have a wedding, I won't, by the way. Like, I'm never gonna get married. But, like, if I were to ever have a wedding, I can think of like 5 or 6 people I would invite off the top of my head. That's it. I don't care if like 30 or 40 people that I've just met casually get to watch me walk down an aisle. Like, that feels unnecessary to me. Like, I don't care. I know I have a lot of very unpopular opinions when it comes to that, because I know most people are all about marriage and, you know, doing the standard thing that everyone else does. But like, I'm a very practical person, and I just, like, if I were ever to get married, I would just want to do it kind of like Saul did in Better Call Saul, where they just went to the courthouse and they you know, they paid like the $50 for the license, and that was it. You know, they had like a couple of people as their witnesses, and it's like, yeah, that's how, if I were to ever get married, that's how I would do it. I am absolutely not a believer in the big ceremonies and the waste. There's too much waste in the world. There's way too much waste in the world, and weddings just feel like they add to it. They compound it. But again, I know those are very unpopular opinions on my part, and most people don't agree. I'm very aware of that. Uh-oh. Oh, I want to scan you. A new creature has been detected. I went to one a few weeks ago that was awesome. It was on a farm and all the food was home cooked. Small ceremony. You see, yeah, that kind of thing is much less jarring to me when it's like a small event. Like when you can tell they kind of set it all up themselves and they're doing it on like a, you know, a family plot of land or something. So in that case, the farm. So they didn't pay like $10,000 just so they could have the privilege of being at the venue. Like that kind of thing is really cool. I like stuff like that. And then they had a small ceremony with probably just like close family and friends, not just everybody like some of these weddings do, where they invite like, oh, that person I worked with for 10 minutes 4 years ago, I invited them to my wedding. It's like, why? Why? Why did you invite that person? Like, I can legitimately, I think, maybe think of 5 or 6 people I would invite to my wedding. And that includes my mom. So, like, yeah. Like, of people I'm not biologically related to, I can think of, like, 4, maybe 5 people I would invite to my wedding if I ever had one. If we're counting any of those people's kids, then it would be 6. Because I would also invite the Papman's daughter. Because I'm not going to invite the Papman and his wife and not invite their daughter. That would be messed up. Morphology. Grisby. It's a good name. Subvolcanic carrion feeder. Carapace can be breached by missiles. The Grisby's carapace has been fused together by superheated air. This barrier stands up to everything but concussive blasts. Its intelligence is limited to instinctive scavenging patterns. Sad. Gotta Twitch stream your wedding, Jesus. I'll bet you a lot of people have. I'll bet you there's a lot of like social media people who are like super obsessed with social media, and I'll bet you they've streamed their weddings. And it's just, I bet that would hurt my brain. That would hurt my brain, man. You would invite children to a wedding. Weird. I agree with that. But I think it would be weirder to not invite your child to a wedding if I invite you and your wife to a wedding. So, like, the only alternative to that would be to specifically and explicitly state no +1s, meaning no kids. And I feel like Kaylee would be offended by that. Like, where are you going? Roscoe's wedding? And I'm not allowed to go? No, you're not. I have no missiles, so I can't kill him, and I can't open that door behind me. Ow. Oh, great. Great. Well, I need a missile to open that door that's behind me. Can somebody give me a missile, please? Do I have to go up the elevator just to... Oh, are these boxes? No, they're not. Whee! Oh my god, the elevators are so slow. Alright. Whee! Can't wait till I have the screw attack, and then I could probably just fly at that point. You're basically flying when you have the screw attack. Yeah, the Papman, though, he knows how fervently, like, anti-marriage I am. I really just don't believe in the institution of marriage. Like, everything about it just, like, offends me on a primal level. Like, I, in my life, have never really seen a healthy marriage. Not really. And before you say you and Sissy Pat, I haven't actually seen you guys, like, as a married couple. Not really. Like, I've just, like, you know, my 1 week visit doesn't really count as me seeing the marriage. And, like, watching you guys over, like, D&D games doesn't really count as me watching the marriage. So, like, I haven't really seen that marriage. So, of the marriages I've actually seen in my life, They've all been dysfunctional. I haven't seen one single healthy marriage. I've actually seen a lot of unhappy marriages. Like really, really unhappy marriages. Like people, it seems like the institution of marriage traps people in that situation more than anything else, from what I've observed, just from my own personal observations. Damn it. Oh damn it! I was reading Agent Coulson's post and I missed the morph ball for a second time. There we go. See, what if you do some Hunger Games type shit to get an invite? Like you gotta win these games to claim an invite. I like that because at least then you have to earn it. We really agreed with you. We weren't even planning to do it since both of us had bad experiences before, but insurance had a lot to do with it. Yeah, you see, but that does kind of feed into what I was saying. A lot of it is just kind of the paperwork of it and the logistics of it. And because I'm just me by myself, like I'll never have to worry about that. So it's a non-issue for me. But in your situation, it makes sense. It does make sense. Like, so there are reasons for it. Like I still don't like the institution of it, but like you guys had a good reason. I will never like the institution of marriage. Never. Like there's no force on earth that'll ever make me like the institution of marriage. But I do understand your reason, Pat, and you had a good reason. Hey, Mothy! How have you been the last few days, Mothy? I think it's been a week. Yeah, how's your week been going? I was hoping one of them would drop a damn missile. I can't get through that door in the lava area until I have a missile. It's the only reason I'm backtracking right now is I need a missile. We are hearing why Turtle will never get married. Oh, now, I was already never going to get married long before I had these opinions on marriage. I'm never going to date again, Agent Coulson. Like, I'm good. I like being single. I've dated all I want to date in my life. Like, I hate it. I hate it with all my heart, and I don't want to. I finally hit a point one day where I just woke up and was like, I'm good. Like, I'm completely and 100% good. Yeah, I've had nightmarish experiences. I've like dating. I have never had a single solitary good experience from dating in my entire life. I have been made every single time I've dated to feel like an insignificant bug. I have been made to feel like subhuman every time I've ever dated, and I hate it. And I just one day decided I don't want to do it anymore. I'm good. I'm happier. I've always been happier single than I've ever been in a relationship. Ever. So, like, even if I did date, I would never get married. But the truth is, like, I'm never going to date again. So, like, I'm extremely never going to get married. Like, extremely never going to get married. That is not a thing that will ever happen. I've been good, bro, dealing with a lot of drama, but okay, how about you, buddy? I've had a good week. The work portion of the week has been pretty awful, but when I've not been at work, I've had a really good week. I got myself the sexy Metroid amiibo. I'm very happy about that. I got my car smogged, so I no longer have to think about that for a couple more years. I got to play with a puppy earlier. That was nice. I got to start my legendary playthrough on Mass Effect, and I'm having a lot of fun with that. Off stream. Yeah, I've had a good week. That is super unfortunate. I still hope you get to meet the right person eventually. Nah, I won't. I'm good with that, though. Like, the thing is, I'm not even looking for it. Like, so I wouldn't see it even if it was there. Like, it's not a thing that would ever even... Like, it's hard to explain. Like, even if the perfect person was, like, right in front of me talking to me, and, like, I wouldn't pull the trigger because I don't see the point. Like, I genuinely, with all my heart, don't see the point. Like, why would I want to date this person when it's probably just going to turn into us hating each other? Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't see the point. But I appreciate the thought, Agent Coulson. That is nice of you to say. But, like, no, I'm good. Like, I've always been happier alone than I've ever been with another person. Like I don't get lonely the way other people do. Like I like being alone. COVID, for example, when everyone was in lockdowns, everyone was going crazy. I was fine. That didn't bother me a little bit in terms of the like isolation. It bothered me that people in the world were suffering, but like the isolation was my favorite thing. God, I can, if I never had to leave my apartment ever again for the rest of my life, but I always had access to food, water, and like electricity to run everything and Wi-Fi, I'd be happy. I'd be good. I would never leave this apartment ever again. Yeah, I'm good. I guess maybe if I could also have access to dogs, then that would help too. I like dogs. Glad to hear you had a good week. I know you've been streaming here and there. Couldn't join, sadly. Yeah, I've been wondering during those streams, like, oh, I hope Mothy's okay. Yeah, I've been worried about you. I was hoping everything was okay. So, like, hopefully the drama hasn't been too bad, Mothy. Like, fingers crossed, it's nothing too terrible, and it's one of those drama things that'll pass, whatever it is. I'm not gonna push, obviously. I had such a brain-boggling experience fixing my 2-year broken phone today. I busted it open since it's broken anyway and pointed a 600 Celsius heat gun to the CPU and it worked. That's crazy. That's awesome and crazy, and I love that. That's amazing. God, I still have all of my old phones from the past like 15 years. I wonder if any of them still work. Because none of them have ever broken. I just have always upgraded once they get to the appropriate upgrade point. So yeah, I wonder if any of them still work. I mean, I know probably some of the more recent ones do. Like, wonder if any of the older ones do. I was struggling living alone. COVID was not great for me. Well, yeah, there are a lot of people out there, though, that are social butterflies, and they thrive around other people. And so COVID was a nightmare for them, and I fully understand that. Like, the isolation portion of COVID for me, though, was like paradise. I was almost happier than I'd ever been in terms of just that. Like, there was a big part of me. I just remembered, save stations recharge you, don't they? So they should give me missiles, right? Because all I need right now are missiles. But yeah, there's a lot of people that are social butterflies. Oh, what was I saying specifically? That did recharge me. Nice, I got my missiles back. God, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought when I got my missiles back. Damn it. My brain. COVID. Yeah, I personally didn't struggle with it because I'm a creature that's kind of always been alone. It's almost more alien for me to be around people. Work for me is a nightmare because I'm forced to be around people like constantly. And it's people also that I don't even have anything in common with, which is just a nightmare, and they can't take a hint when I tell them that I don't like small talk. And so, but they keep making small talk, like incessant small talk that makes me want to shoot myself kind of small talk. Like, I don't need to hear about your kid. I've already told you I don't care. Like, I literally tell them these things and they keep talking. So like, no, I like the isolation. I'm a person that always thrived on just being by myself. I do better by myself. To be honest, Agent Coulson, I don't know. I legitimately and wholeheartedly do not know how to not be alone. Like, in terms of like single versus in a relationship, I have no idea how to. I don't know if I could be in a relationship. I wouldn't know what to do. Like I've been alone most of my life. I'm used to it. I like it. The drama is a bit weird, honestly. Stumbled upon my ex doing that type of content. Oh, wow. And it really messed with me since I really cared about that person, made me feel sorry for her. kid and husband and ended up contacting, and my girlfriend hated me until she realized the good intentions behind it, which took a solid 2 days to do, and a solid year off of my life, but it's great so far. Yeah, okay. That's a crazy revelation. Wow. Whew. Yeah, I don't know how I would feel if I ever found out, like, one of my exes, like, was putting out content, like, that kind of content. Like, huh. I'd be very confused, that's for sure. It's like, wow, I would not have seen that coming from them. I definitely wouldn't watch it out of respect for them. I don't know if I would reach out. And like, ask if everything was okay or how they're doing. I think I'd feel weird about that. I'm definitely a social creature at least once a week. I'm a social creature like via like Discord and Instagram and Twitch and YouTube. Like, I love talking to people like this. I love talking to people like when I'm playing D&D with my buddy the Papman and you know, like our friends. Like I'm social over computer screens. In real life, oh, I get so socially burned out. I can't even describe it. Like, it burns through me. My batteries run out faster than most human beings. And like, it's shocking how fast my battery runs dry on socializing. Like, it's a thing. It's an issue. You're not alone there. Honestly, lockdown was easy for me as a chronic introvert. I still remember it fondly, though it does make me feel a little guilty. Yeah, I had that same thing. Like, I even said that a little bit earlier when I was talking about it. Like, I wasn't happy about all the people who were suffering in COVID. Like, that was awful. The fact that the world was suffering was awful. The fact that individuals all over the place were suffering was awful. But just from a pure isolation standpoint, I was in paradise. Like, I was. Like, on a selfish note, I was in paradise. And, oh, I remember what I was going to say earlier when I got the missiles. So, I did feel guilty a little bit for, you know, enjoying the isolation aspect, but only a little bit. But there was a part of me, and this part of me is a little bit of the fucked up part of me. There was a part of me that was a little happy that a lot of other people in the world were dealing with isolation because they got to feel a little bit of what I've felt my entire life. Like, because there was a time I didn't like isolation. When I was younger, I dreamed of the idea that I would have like friends to hang out with and places to go and, you know, things to do. And it just kind of like never really happened. Like, I never got like large groups of friends. I've only ever had like very small groups of friends, and now they all live very far away. But like, there was a part of me that kind of liked that other people were experiencing what I experience on a daily basis. Like, you know, just solitude. Like, you know, let everyone else get my point of view for a change, you know? Yeah. Which made me feel a little bit like a bad person. But, I don't know. Did I really do all that just to get a save station? God damn it. I'm just happy I dodged that bullet. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just disgusted, honestly. I ended up contacting her and talking to her about it. Apparently her cancer medical bills have been really unaffordable and life has been just stumbling down for her, which is why she got into it. I told her I am not wanting any explanation. I am genuinely just contacting you to make you aware of what you're doing, you know? Like, okay. I don't know how, Like, I wouldn't, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I don't know what I would have done in that situation. Like, I'm not disgusted by it. Like, you know, people have to make a living, and there's a lot of people that do that for a living that are just trying to pay the bills, and, you know, it's a job. Like, you know, however society might see it, you know, that's one thing, but like, I try not to judge that particular profession. Like, you know, most of them are just people who are just trying to get by in this world. Like, yeah, it's hard to judge that. That like your description is even almost case in point. Like, you know, cancer bills. Like, she really is a person just trying to get by. Okay, so I can't go through here because the heat will kill me. Shit. All right, so where do I get my damn charge beam? Yeah, that's a tough one. We appreciate you opening up about it. I am glad you embraced it and found it the good type of life for you. Oh yeah, no, I'm a solitary person all the way. Like, for years, Mothi, going back on that conversation, for years I dreamed of nothing more than finding the right person, and the idea of it was a beautiful dream that just seemed like it was out of reach. And then one day last year, I was talking to somebody, and we were hitting it off perfectly. They were the absolute perfect person for me in every way. Like, this person was like absolutely perfect. We were talking a lot. We were discording all the time, like video chatting. We were messaging back and forth constantly. And one day I just woke up and I just asked myself, like, where's this really going? Like what is she gonna get out of this from me? Because I'm gonna become reclusive again, and I'm gonna, and like I have my periods where I need to be alone, and there's nothing I can do about that. And like, will she be okay with that? And it just started feeling selfish of me to even put somebody in the position where they might start caring about me. And then I just retreat into my own shell until I recharge, if that makes any sense. And so, like, last year around, I want to say April, I just made the decision that, like, yeah, I can't date ever again. Like, it's just, I can't do it. Like, not only do I not really want it anymore, but, like, I just can't. Like, it's just, it's not in me. Like, I don't know what I have to offer anybody. Like, I'm such a creature of solitude. Like, what do I have to offer somebody? Like, I like not going anywhere. My favorite days, damn it. My favorite days are not going anywhere. Like, just being cozied up in my apartment alone, playing video games, talking to people on Twitch. What kind of life would a person have with me when I like my solitude so much? I don't know. Just, it would feel selfish to even put somebody in that position. I still miss going to the store during COVID. God, they were empty and traffic was amazing. Yeah, I do agree with you on that. The shopping was beautiful. I do miss that. I don't miss the empty shelves. That was nerve-wracking, and I didn't like that. But yeah, I do miss that. This was an awesome conversation. Wish I could stay, but my plane is boarding. Oh, Agent Golson, I'm sorry I didn't notice that sooner. Sorry, I try to do the chat conversations as I see them, and then I try to really dive into it before I read the next ones. Hopefully I didn't miss you fully, Agent Coulson, but I hope you have a good one, and I loved talking to you. Like, I love real talks. Like, I like, when you can get down into the nitty-gritty of, like, genuine conversation about real topics, I love that stuff. So, like, I love talking to you about that, and I hope you have a safe flight and a great wedding. Like, have a good one, man. And I'll talk to you in the future. Not really judging, just the daughter part kills me on the inside, you know? Yeah, that part I get. That part I get. Like, yeah, you'd have to wonder, like, how the kids feel about that, if they even know about it. And you'd also be thinking, like, one day they're going to find out about it, and how are they going to feel about it when they find out about it. And, like, yeah. But, like, in terms of the actual profession itself, like, I would never judge the actual profession. But, like, yeah, in terms of that makes sense. Alright, I need to get up there. But how do I get up there? I think it's okay to be selfish and selfless. All these things can be established in the relationship, though. That's not always true. I'll tell you something in a second once I finish reading your message. you got to sacrifice and the other person's got to. It's a point of middle ground you have to find where you're both happy. Honestly speaking, I disagree with your decision. No, that's entirely fair. Like, I know it's a very unpopular decision. Most people would disagree with me passionately. And like, I respect the fact that most people would disagree with me. It would not work for most people. But I am very different from most people. Like, I am a freak compared to most people. Like, I'm just different from the vast majority of people I've ever met in my life. But on the part where you're saying like establish things like, you know, in the relationship. So with this person that I had like almost everything in common with, and our like conversations were going amazingly, and we were talking for months. Like it was pretty serious for like in terms of conversation standpoint. We had very much talked about that, and we talked about the fact that like we would respect the other person when they get socially just in the need to be alone and recharge. And we would respect the boundaries. If a person said they needed to slow down or they needed some space for a few days, like we would respect that. And then I asked for that. Like a point came up where I'm just like, yeah, I just need a few days. Like you were pushing a little hard, and like you were getting a little clingy there in that last message, and I just want to take a couple of days to recharge. And she was super just not okay with that, even though we had very explicitly discussed the issue beforehand. And I don't know. It was just kind of proof that like even talking about it, like people might say they're okay with it, but they really aren't. Like they really aren't. They just think they are. It's the oldest job in the world. Can't judge it for however neat it may be. I mean, yeah, I guess it is. I mean, technically I guess it's the oldest job in the world. I don't know. You have to really think about those hunter-gatherer societies. Like, I wonder what really was the oldest job in the world. I feel like Rock Smasher would have been the oldest job in the world, but like that would be the second oldest job in the world. And I'm sure you can find your freak too. No, people say that crap all the time, and I respect your opinion. I do. I really do. People always are saying stuff like that. And you know what? I don't believe it. I don't agree. Like, no, not everybody has their other half or their freak or their, like, no, I'm good. There's not a person out there for me, and I'm very okay with this. I embrace this. I relish it. I'm tired of fighting it. Like, I fought it for years, and that led to nothing but, like, you know, frustration. I'm good. I know I am not the easiest person to date, and my girlfriend is someone who makes me feel extremely different about that. It's about the boundaries in place. Like, but that works for you. Like, I'm good. I'm extremely good. All right, where was that hint? They gave me a hint before. Was it in there? But I can't get up there. That's a purple door, so I can't get past there. Was it in there, maybe? But I can't get up there. Honestly, I am a little lost right now. Just a little bit. Classic Metroid. Metroid Prime. If I go down there, I burn to death. So there's no point in going through the elevator. Alright, let's try backpedaling again. Interesting. But no, people have said that my whole life. Like, oh, you just gotta find your person. You just gotta, find the, there's somebody for everybody. It's like, maybe there was a time when I was younger where I believed that. I don't believe that anymore. I really don't. There's no part of me that believes it. Not even 1%. It's not even one of those things where I'm saying it, but secretly hoping I'm wrong. Like, no, I don't believe it. I do not. In any way, shape, or form. Respectfully. Like, I'm not I respect your opinion. I very passionately disagree. Like, extremely passionately. Like, I'm just good. And it took me years to get to the point where I finally could just be at peace with, like, being good. Because, yeah, for years, that's what I wanted, was to find somebody. And, yeah, it just led to, like, sadness and depression. It's like, nah, I'm good. I totally get it now, I see, but honestly, from my point of view, I can't allow a person to just change my idea about it. I've dated, and I never felt about marrying a person until now. Not to sound like an asshat, but my girlfriend is literally the most perfect freak. There's nothing wrong with that's not an asshat thing to say. That's awesome. I'm very happy you found that. That's awesome. But my girlfriend is literally the most perfect freak for me on so many levels. I respect your opinion and how you think, though. No, I respect yours very much, Mati. And I love that you found your other freak. Like, I do. I love that. Like, and there are people I very deeply care about that have also found their freak, their other half, their hey, I found the path to go. I just didn't check this room efficiently. I had a feeling this was the area I needed to go to. No, like, I'm extremely happy for you that you found your person, and like, that's cool. Like, not everybody has a person though. Like, nobody knows me better than me. And I know beyond the shadow of a doubt. I know beyond reason. I know beyond explanation, beyond words, beyond everything. There is not a single solitary person in this world for me. There is nobody that should ever have to suffer through me. There's nobody that would be able to put up with me and my various issues and eccentricities. And I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with that. Like, I'm just a freak. But like the kind of freak that nobody would ever want to be with. And I'm okay with that. Like, I embrace it. I love it. Like, it used to make me like clinically depressed, and until I embraced it. And then I stopped being depressed about it. Now I don't even think about it anymore. Outside, of course, of when I have conversations about it. Being comfortable by yourself is a virtue and is something to be praised. I think it's something that's been widely, like, turned into taboo in our culture, actually. The Pap Man. Like, the idea that being alone means that there's somehow something wrong with you. Like, it's been stigmatized in general culture that there's something wrong with you if you're alone. Whereas some people are just better alone. Like, so many people are in bad relationships because they think they have to be with somebody because society has taught them that they have to be with somebody or something's wrong with them. But me, I know that there's something wrong with me, and I don't want to put somebody else through that. And I'm choosing to be alone because that's the right thing to do. Not just for me, but for those other people. I think it would be wrong for me to put anyone else through being with me. There's just so many issues with being with me. Oh, I love you, Mati. I do. Like, I love conversations like this. And, like, I love how frank you are. Like, that never change. Like, you know, voice your opinions. Absolutely. And let's have very respectful discourse back and forth. That's the kind of stuff I live for. So, like, it's awesome. I don't even know what is going on the screen, dude. I need to educate myself on these games. Never even heard of Metroid Prime before you. Dude! You've never heard of Metroid Prime? You ever hear of Metroid in general? Metroid's one of the best franchises ever. Metroid spawned an entire genre. The Metroidvania. Oh. But yeah, for me, being alone is the best. I know a lot of people, for a lot of people, being alone is a nightmare. But again, a lot of that, I think, is because society has stigmatized it so hard. I think there's a lot of people out there that would be a lot happier if they were alone. But they force themselves to be in bad relationships because they think they have no choice. They think that it's what they're supposed to do. And I just refuse to jump down that path. Like, I'm good. You never change either. Yeah, no, I've hit the point in my life where I know who I am. And like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good as is. I know who I am. But thank you for the sentiment. I appreciate it. Our family left Nintendo back in the 90s. I was born early 2000s, so I was never on these culture classics. Yeah, this game probably came out maybe the year you were born even. God, yeah, I was a kid when this game came out, and I loved it. But I haven't played it for many years. I probably haven't played this since 2010, would be my guess. Yeah, this game came out in 2002, I believe. Yeah, I don't think I've played it though since 2010. And this was one of my absolute favorite games growing up. Like, this game is very high on my list. Oh, hang on. Scan you. Damn it. Analysis suggests the presence of a runic symbol here. Alright, good to know. Do you come back out of the hole to kill me? Yeah, you do! Curse me and my inevitable knowledge of how video games work. Alright. No, one thing I'll tell you, Mothy, for me personally, the peace that I have found, though, from just fully embracing my solitude and my singleness, I can't even describe the peace I found from it. Like, not even thinking about it. Like, I cannot even describe to you the peace I have from it. Like, I'm happier just not even thinking about it. Happier than I ever was on any dating I've ever done. Which, there is something to take away from that. There is something interesting there. Metroid Prime is still an all-timer for me. There is no other series quite like it. Yeah, Metroid Prime was special. Even if 3 kind of watered down the formula and made it more of a linear, like, action, like, shooter, as opposed to the tonally unique, like, overworld explorer Metroidvania that it was. Like, even Corruption is still a great game. It's just, it just didn't feel like it fit with the Metroid Prime games. But, like, by itself, it is a good game. But Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime Corruption, I think those are such beautiful games. Oh my god. Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime, not Corruption. Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime Echoes, the second one. I mixed up Echoes and Corruption. Those two games, I think, are so good. They are among the best that I think they're the best thing Metroid's ever put out. Sadly, our family was into the Ataris and PlayStations. Hey, nothing wrong with those. I was brought up on hating Xbox. I feel like a neo-Nazi towards Xboxes. I know a lot of people that were brought up hating Xbox or hating PlayStation. I'll give you a fun fact here. So I re-signed into my, what's it called? My DeviantArt for the first time in like 18 years, maybe a couple of weeks ago. And I completely did not remember what anything was. My username, my password. And then I recovered my information. My username was I hate PlayStation. And all I think to myself is like, oh, I was so young. Like, because as I grew up, it's like the console wars was so stupid. It's like, no, I love PlayStation. Like, even though I've only played a handful of PlayStation games, like, I love PlayStation. I love Xbox. I love Nintendo. Like, but like, I guess I just hated PlayStation so much growing up. I named my my DeviantArt I hate PlayStation. Which is the stupidest thing in the world that I did that. And it makes me smile. I want to change it so badly, but like, they actually charge money to change the damn username. So I'd have to create a new profile to have a new username and just abandon all the stuff I currently have on there from 18 years ago. But yeah, I guess I must have just been a very anti-PlayStation person. Hey, I found it. No, keep it. That's such a great username for laughs. Oh, I hate it. I mean, I get it. Like, I just don't want people to think I actually hate PlayStation. Like, I don't. PlayStation's awesome. Like, the few games I've played on PlayStation have been phenomenal. Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War 2018, and the first of the newer Spider-Mans from like 2020, 2021. Those 3 games, phenomenal experiences. Mother of God. Oh, and the Uncharted games. I love the Uncharted games. I love all of the Uncharted games. There is not a single Uncharted game I do not like. I had an irrational hatred of PlayStation for so long. Apparently so did I, Pat, because my username for my DeviantArt was I hate PlayStation, so I must have hated it too. That's why a lot of my latent regard games are PlayStation games, because yeah, it was a stupid prejudice and I missed out on a ton of great games. Yeah, as you get older, you really do realize how stupid of a prejudice something like that is, because yeah, like only now do I really truly understand how stupid that was. But like when I was younger, I was just like, I hate PlayStation, never gonna play PlayStation. Okay, missiles don't destroy these boxes. I really need the freaking morph ball bombs. Damn it. That's why I am now making my way through the Dark Souls games. Dude, I don't know if you own all the Dark Souls games. The Black Friday sales for the Xbox, all the Dark Souls games are super cheap right now. If you don't already own them. I don't know if they're on Game Pass or not, but like, they're super cheap. Food for thought. Okay, I have not been through that door. So let's go through that door. Can I make that jump without hitting the poison? Nope. Oh, and I can't even get out of here. Okay, this is how the world ends, with thunderous applause. This is how liberty dies. All right. Get out of here. All right, so I just went the wrong way. I need morph ball bombs before I can go up there. Ah, Metroidvania. Exploring the area, finding out you don't have the thing you need to get through the area, backtracking to an area you haven't been to, getting the thing, and then backtracking again to the area you were at, because now you can get through that area. I love Metroidvanias. They're the best. This is... Oh, and Spider-Man just went on big old sale on Steam, and I think I'm buying it. Dude, I know you've seen me play it. That game was phenomenal. That was such a fun experience. Just like how the Arkham games made you feel like you were Batman, the Spider-Man games make you feel like you're Spider-Man. And that's the smartest thing you could do in a video game, is make you feel like the character you're playing. Oh, you will love it. You will love it. You've played the other Spider-Man games before, like on the GameCube and like the older ones, like, and those were fun. The PlayStation, like 2018, 2021, whatever year that came out, so good. So freaking good. I highly recommend it. I can't wait for Wolverine, man. I just know Insomniac is going to cook, so yeah, that game's going to be amazing. The footage we've already seen for it is real good. I am very excited for that game. Why didn't the jump button proc? There we go. I bought all the Souls games on Steam ages ago. Good to know. That is good to know. Well, I figured I'd tell you just in case. You know, just in case you got the itch and you didn't already own them. Since you're mentioning PlayStation, I would absolutely love to see you play Helldivers 2, such a chaotically great game. I've heard of it, but I know absolutely nothing about it. Like, literally, I know nothing about it. Wait, what does that say? When decay flows, the hatchling will walk a poison path to the source. I'm the hatchling. Spoiler alert, I'm the hatchling. But can the new Spider-Man top GameCube Spider-Man 2? I really like the GameCube Spider-Man games. There were 2 GameCube Spider-Man games. One was very cartoony, and I don't remember what it was called. It had like 2 stories where like one of the stories was you played as Eddie Brock as Venom, and then the other story you were playing as Spider-Man. And I remember that was a really good game. And then there was Spider-Man 2, which was a solid game. But like, none of them hold a candle to the newer one. Holy crap. That was an amazing experience. Oh great, intense heat beyond this door. I miss my Varia suit. The PlayStation Spider-Man games are all so good. 1, Miles Morales, and then 2 is so incredible, it is stupid. Yeah, no, freaking Miles Morales is my favorite Spider-Man. No offense to Peter Parker, but I am a Miles Morales boy through and through. Like Peter Parker's fine, but I think Miles Morales is far more relatable of a character, and I like him more as a character. He's more down to earth. All right, so I need the Varia suit to go through there. I know I need to kill a boss in this room to unpoison it. But it doesn't look like that boss has spawned in yet. Oh, and also I definitely need stuff for the spider ball in here. Democracy's last line of offense. Enlist in the Helldivers and join the fight for freedom across a hostile galaxy in a fast, frantic, and ferocious third-person shooter. That's the description? It's a good description. That's a very good description. I cannot deny. Crap, man. I think I need to raise the brightness. I suddenly just can't see down this tunnel. I've been seeing fine throughout the whole game, but like this tunnel's dark for me. But in my opinion, Spider-Man 2's Peter Parker blows Miles Morales out of the water. No spoilers, but a certain symbiote makes the game 100 times better. I mean, that's fair, but like, I don't know. I like Miles. I like Miles. I'm a big fan of Miles. Alright, HUD opacity's good. Oh, you can disable the HUD. Oh no, you can, okay, yeah, you can disable the HUD, probably for better screenshots. Helldivers 2 is basically Starship Troopers, the game. That's what it just sounded like, the way he described it. It would be a fun one to do multiplayer streams of. I've watched a few, and it's ridiculous. And the wingsuit they added is so fun, dude. I'll have to look to see if it's on sale. Yeah, there's nowhere. Yeah, they don't have a brightness setting. Sad. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, I am not seeing these bastards. But that's the only spot right there that I just found myself being unable to see. God, my favorite wingsuit in a video game is still, and I think forever, will be Far Cry 4. They had a wingsuit in that one that was real fun. It was like psychotically fun. I am completely fucking lost. So I feel like this is where I'm supposed to go, but I can't get through there. And then I can't get through there because I need the morph ball bombs. I can't get through there because I need the Varia suit. But I think this is where I'm supposed to go, is that War Wasp. Oh. I own Helldivers 2, honestly. Such a great game to play with friends and bring democracy onto bugs and zombies for liberty. I recently played Far Cry 4 for the first time and I loved it. My fave is still Far Cry 3 though. Far Cry 4 is a very close second to it. I've dabbled in the earlier Far Cry games. Yeah, the Metroid Prime story. Yeah, it really is. I do remember, like, back in the day, I would always get lost. But that's part of the fun of Metroid, though, is figuring out where to go. Okay, maybe I need to, since the game is telling me to go this way, maybe I do need to go through that Varia room. And I just need to go through it really fast. And then, like, maybe it's just that hallway that's Varia suited. No, that is the fun of Metroid, is figuring it out. Like, that's one of the things I love about Metroid. Like, I do remember this room. I remember killing the thing in this room and it unpoisons the water. But I don't think you can spawn the thing in yet. I just don't remember. No, what I was saying about Far Cry, though. Far Cry 4, though, is my absolute favorite. I love Far Cry 4. Of the Far Cry games. I think the tone was perfect. I think, like, its vibe and its colorful, like, visuals were amazing. I think it's just interesting as hell. I thought the combat was really fun. Okay, so it wants me to go there. So I need to turn left. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. It's okay. Don't get killed by the bats. You hear that, Bruce? Don't get killed by the bats. Alright, my shift is done, guys. I gotta get in bed. I'll talk to you later. Have a great night. You have a great night too, man. I'm gonna be done here pretty soon also. I'm just gonna see if I can figure out what direction to go here, and then I'm probably gonna find a save room and call it. Alright, so which room do I need to go through? The one exactly across from me. Okay. Oh, the one I couldn't reach? Great. Let's see. Or could I reach it? And I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. There was a path. God fucking damn it. There was a path right here. Son of a bitch. I love it. My own stupidity. And I can own it. That was my fault. There was a path right there. And I didn't see it. So I was trying to make this jump over here that you can't make. Or I could have just gingerly walked that very obvious path that I just didn't notice. God fucking damn it. I love it. God fucking damn it. Son of a bitch. Motherfucker. Yeah, my streams are NSFW, by the way. I cuss and I like it. Son of a bitch. Alright. That's a good note to go out on. I am having a blast, by the way. I'm not actually mad. I am having so much fun playing this again. I love this game. I cannot wait to dive into it again. Probably tomorrow. Good chance tomorrow. I get off work earlier than normal, which is actually really nice. And, yeah, I should have ample time in the afternoon. And I can't imagine being, like, burned out or pissed off from the work shift I'm going to have tomorrow. So I should feel pretty good to stream. So, yeah. Thanks to everybody for stopping by for my Metroid stream. I actually had a lot of people hopping in and out. Pretty crazy. Like, I had the same people, like, hopping into chat that normally hop into chat. So, you know, Mothy, the Papman, Agent Coulson. I had Dom pop in for a little bit. But, like, I noticed the numbers, like, ticking up and down like crazy on the stream. So that was pretty awesome. I think it got double digits there for a minute, which hasn't happened since, like, 2021, 2020. It's been a while. It's been a while. But yeah, thanks for tuning in to watch me suck at Metroid, but have a blast doing it and talk about a lot of real life stuff. Like, I did a lot of talking about real life stuff, and I love doing stuff like that. Like, me and Agent Coulson started talking about the real life logistics of relationships and the pros and cons of marriage, and like, talk got real there for a minute, and I love it. But yeah, I loved talking to all of you, and I had an absolute blast. This is the whole reason I love streaming. It was the chat interaction that I just had while dicking around in a classic game that I've been wanting to play since it came out and just haven't gotten around to. But streaming gives you such an excuse to do it, and I love it. Anyway, hope everybody has a good one, and I will see you on the flippity. Live long.